Yes, if you can shoot them. Okay, so last session we ended with you guys at the trailer park, and there was a well, not a but two vehicles that found your own vehicle, and they stopped, and six guys came out of the two vehicles. They are all probably cartel people, and they are now looking at your car.
Yeah, and they bashed in the window,
Yes,
which
yes,
makes them felons right now. So
yes, they are felons. Yes, so you can shoot
anything we
them.
do is legal.
Well,
So
remember, I'd already started to open fire, so yeah. Hopefully, it's legal. If it isn't, we'll kill them all and make it legal.
If not, then we put all our holdout pieces in their hands. And
Yeah, there you go.
so you
I give the guy a box cutter.
you have a
Some
free
tweezers.
you have a free round to shoot them. So
Yeah, they were
let me
close to look at his car, so I'm going to shoot him and try to blow his car.
So
Tom, you've got a rifle, right?
remind me what the rule is on multiple shots.
you can shoot twice. You
Mhm.
can there are two actions to shoot twice. If you want to shoot more,
Okay.
But
you'll have
it's only one roll, right?
no one
Two
roll
rolls?
for Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Well,
probably
I'm
thinking
wep-
about auto fire. Right?
Yeah. Weapons. I'm weapon spec with a shotgun, so I'm going to try to shoot it.
Well, I have a Ruger Mini, so I probably can shoot twice.
You can shoot twice. Yes.
I thought you had a long
So,
rifle as well.
Yeah, rifle. Yes, the rifle.
Mini 14. It is the semi-automatic rifle.
Got it.
Yes. Technically, those things are hell in close combat too, and they have this very distinctive bark.
Hmm.
So I don't know. You ought to see a YouTube video of somebody shooting it one time. They do. They have a really weird
Let
sound.
me.
They sound different than an AR-15. It's this really sharp bark. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so the first shot, I'm going to shoot the guy who broke the window.
Okay.
That is a 15 plus 1 is 16 plus 3 because of my weapon spec. I feel like I probably hit him because it's going to
Yep.
be above 20.
Yep.
So,
That's a hit.
and how much damage shotgun? 2d6? 2d6?
I think it's 2d6.
Hey,
Yeah.
shotgun does 2d6. Yeah.
And I get extra damage for my weapon spec, so that guy takes it takes 11 points of damage.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so you shot the guy that was that just broke the window, and he
Yeah.
falls down. He's not dead yet.
Okay.
Right.
Heavily-
We have to get over there too.
Heavily wounded. Next shot.
Next shot is going to go into I guess the guy right next to him.
Okay.
Luck shot for everyone. Well, that's an 18 on the die, so that would definitely hit.
Yep. It hits.
And so that's 13 points on that guy.
Okay. This one is barely alive.
So you guys hear kaboom, kaboom, and the 870 roars.
Now I'll shoot. My first shot will be probably the one next, probably near me.
The nearest to you. So
Yeah.
none of these two. Okay.
What?
None of these two.
Okay. Yeah. Not of it. Yeah. First shot, I'll try to shoot him in the face. Like,
So that's a -3 penalty.
okay.
And if you shoot him, you'll have a +3 bonus.
Okay. So I have 21 total. -3 is 18.
Yeah, you still hit him.
Okay. I think it's 2d6.
It's a long
Then-
rifle.
Yeah.
6
That's
plus
a-
3.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 2, unless if it counts as a
No,
marksman rifle,
I-
it's 1d8 plus 2.
I have here 2d6. At least the information I have.
That's a shotgun.
Okay,
on
so
the table.
if you can.
Yeah,
So
1d8 plus 2 seems
1d8 plus 2. Okay, so let me change here. 1d8 plus 2. Okay, so I'll roll the correct.
And for those at home, Pedro's not cheating. We just didn't have the book
It's just trying.
last week. So.
We don't have the book this week either.
So
Oh,
Don't
I do.
cheat.
so it's a
Yeah,
plus
but
what
I wanna
from
read the scenario?
Oh,
Three.
Go ahead.
3?
Yeah.
So I got 10 total.
Okay, so another one heavily wounded, but this one is not
Wait.
apparently. Well, he was shot in the face, but it was not a.
Okay, that yeah. And I'll shoot the guy next to him just
Mhm.
because. So I got 15 total.
Enough.
Okay.
It's not. This one is not a named shot, right?
No, not aim shot. Just fuck you shot. So it's 1d8 plus 2, 7.
Okay. Next one.
Ladies first.
Okay. Well, I want to shoot the car
You want to shoot the.
just because. Yes,
You wanted to shoot the
Gas
I want
tank.
to blow up a car.
gas
Yes,
tank.
the
Okay.
gas tank.
So
I'm
your
trying to roll.
penalty is going to be a -3, and then I will roll a d6.
And
And,
please shoot the car furthest from our truck. So
In closer, yes, but close to them as much
Okay.
so I can
They
get
are
as much as I
They're
can.
all-
Okay, so I rolled an 18. Is that enough?
Yeah, the car isn't moving, so that's enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a d6. If it's 1, 2, or 3, it will be an explosion. If it's not, it's just a shot to the car. Okay, it's a 1, so there's an explosion.
Yay!
Boom, boom.
Okay.
now I'm going to shoot whoever's fresh, like one of the fresh ones.
So that car explodes, and let's say that the two guys that were heavily wounded have died from the explosion.
Oh no! I mean,
And let's proceed.
okay.
Finish them.
Yeah, I will shoot. Yeah, whoever's fresh. If one of them has a Mexican flag, I will. He's first.
Racist, you racist.
No, I'm a national. No, I'm a proud American.
That's the same thing.
Oh boy, that is a 8. So I'm probably not hitting anything.
Okay, no, you missed him.
Yeah.
Second shot.
Oh, better. 16.
16 is enough.
All right, and that is. That is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 5. I get 1d6 plus 1.
So, two dead guys, 2 wounded guys. Well, 3 wounded guys, but one of them is just slightly wounded. Next round, now let's roll initiative. Now they know where.
Initiative.
Okay,
Got it.
initiative.
Nice.
3.
6.
D6. 7 for me.
6 for
Oh,
me.
good.
It's
Yeah, I've got 4.
agility, right? The agility
Yep.
counts. Okay,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
7.
Oh,
Okay, so
even better.
you act first. What about you guys?
And then
Well, I mean, you can use just one initiative. Okay, so you all act first.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So-
Well, I will
Yeah.
boomstick 2 more guys.
Okay.
Time for boomstick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 17 on the die for the first one. Ooh, that's not as good. I'll have to count numbers now. So that was a 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14,
14, sorry.
15. Yeah, I'm now 15 for my, yeah. So it's total of 18. So 8, yeah, so I think both hit.
Yep.
But the second one, I had to count numbers. Special Agent Lucas Hayes is like built out to be like, the shotgun master. Hey, I don't know exactly how he investigates the cartels, but I have a feeling there aren't many survivors of his investigations. I don't know.
You're very good with a shotgun, and strangely, in defiance of usual procedure, the government gave you one.
Exactly. So 8+3. So the first guy I shoot, who is not yet injured, takes 11, and the second guy takes 10. So
Okay.
again, boom, boom.
Okay, you killed
Um,
one guy and you hurt another one.
No, I will. The first shot will be for the guy that I shot previously. Not the two guys that I shot. They are still alive, right?
They are, yes.
Okay, so I'll shoot once for each one of them. I'll try to.
You are romantic.
Yes. The first guy that I shot in the face is a natural 20. The second guy that I
Okay,
shot,
that-
I thought that guy already died.
no.
Oh, maybe the one you shot in the face as maybe is that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
Okay.
anyway, let's.
And the second guy that I shot, it's 16 total.
Okay, roll
Tell you what,
damage.
he had a bad day. He really did. First, you shoot me in the face with a Mini 14. Then you kill me in the face with a Mini 14.
So for the second guy, it's 9 total.
Okay, you killed another one. There's just one guy. I'm sure it's that, but anyway, kill him.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
once
see
you
what
allow
we-
your rental car to be damaged, getting shot in the face just keeps you from having to deal with it.
Yes.
Really hard.
The insurance.
Yeah.
Who's shooting next?
Amanda.
Is there
Laura.
still someone to
Let's
kill?
kill the
Then
other
I'm going
last
to shoot.
one.
Okay.
Wireless.
Yes. Oh, but the bad roll, so it's only a 12.
Okay, so but that's enough. You shot him.
5
Okay,
damage.
still alive.
Oh.
Go, Noah, go.
Alrighty. First shot.
So are we going to kill him or do you want to interrogate him? I ask.
They're cartel guys. Shoot them.
Yeah, they won't talk. If any of them would talk, we'd leave them alive, but obviously they don't. Right. 16 on the first shot.
Yep.
Dare I admit, I never bothered to ask because I just assumed they wouldn't.
6 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead as well.
Well, I'm a diplomat, you know.
True. True.
17 on the second shot.
No need for a
No,
second.
he's dead.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
and I got the
Well
final
then.
kill.
There are 6
Dun,
dead
dun,
bodies
dun.
now.
Okay. After they're gone, I'll just go to the bodies and try to see if I can get any sort of
Yeah.
ID or
Yeah,
something
we'll
that
pull their IDs and such.
Okay, so they're all Mexican, and well, you already know that, right?
yeah.
You kill it.
The procedure would be for us to call this in, but since all our communications are stymied, we'll just
Yeah, we have no means of reaching.
self-document. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take some pictures for evidence,
And I'll keep their IDs with me.
I'll give you an evidence bag.
So I will investigate what's left of their vehicles. I think one of them is basically a big
fire?
old
Yeah.
ball. Is a big old ball of fire. So that one
Yeah,
we will not
one
be
of them is still on
investigating.
fire.
But we can probably look at the other ones, see if they got anything in the glove box, anything like that.
You find some. You find a pistol in the glove box. There are some other weapons in there, but nothing else.
I don't expect it, but I will look around everything that, like the documents and whatnot, just to see if any of these alien symbols appear on tattoos or they're, anything they're carrying, or if, these things are separate, like we assume.
They have regular tattoos.
Gotcha.
No weird things. Now everybody rolls a wits. TN
Okay.
15.
TN what?
15.
Okay.
crap!
Oh,
I
failed.
did not.
Not for me. 11.
I failed.
Yeah, failed also.
Okay, so everybody who failed, you suddenly
Die.
no. You feel a headache and you start seeing some strange stuff flying around you.
I'll just start pointing my rifle towards
Weird
whatever.
lights. But then they vanish. Still, it was
What,
a
what
strange.
is that?
It was a very strange thing. Now, all of you that failed, you had 2 fear points.
How many more
One
fear points?
Fear 2. Okay.
2 fear points, yes.
Two. Oh,
Well, that's a problem because I already had
Uh-oh.
some.
oh.
Is
So
it
that's not a good.
more
That's
than at
not
present?
good. Let's see. My wits are 13, so I had 7. But see, I already had 5 because I keep failing the check. So does that mean I'm up to 7 now? So what happens? I'm now at my limit.
Okay, so if it's your limit, you have to do a panic roll. So 1d20 plus wits modifier minus your current number of fear points. And tell
Oh,
me.
excellent! I rolled a 20. Plus 1 is 21. Minus 7 is 13.
Okay, so you'll be frozen for 4 rounds, which at this point is not really a problem. But now you see that Lucas was
Trying. Yeah.
shocked by the event.
I'll just head over to Lucas and say, "Is everything okay?"
What are
Hayes?
the things flying that we see? Like, what do they look like?
Just one guy.
Just lights?
Well, I'm gonna ask
Right.
because I passed, so I'm going to ask. So what something wrong? What's going on?
Yeah,
there?
the lights. Yes.
I'm
I
going to
just saw
try to
some-
snap a picture or two of the lights. Not
What lights?
No, the picture.
you don't see them.
This is for Miguel.
What?
What's that?
It's mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
You
One
don't
of-
you don't see them, Laura
Yeah.
No,
or Agent Bennett.
no, I didn't see anything.
Hayes, are you all right?
He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of staring at where the lights were.
I'll just look at Tom and say, "Look, it's probably been a long day for all of us, right?"
Yeah, but I'll just take my flask out and offer you some liquid courage, Hayes.
After a little bit, I kind of look at you and I grab the flask and take a swig and hand it back to you and say, "Sorry, guys, I kind of froze up there for a minute. This place is starting to freak me out."
Yeah, no problem here.
I put my hand out for the flask.
You want some also, Sullivan?
Yes, thank you.
Did we finish looking for clues there? I don't remember from last session.
Where? In
And I
the
mean, looking for clues, investigating. Yes, in the trailer park before the
Yeah.
Mexicans
Well,
appeared.
we saw some evidence that they had sacrificed a hobo.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
but that all of them had left, presumably to go to the mine. I will hand you. Yeah, I will take a swig and feel it course through my Irish blood, and then I'll hand you the flask.
Miss Bennett. Miss Bennett, you want also some?
No, thank you.
We can
I'm
wipe the
good.
rim if you're worried about that.
I'm just thinking that maybe we did something stupid. We could have used maybe we could have used the cartel to go after the cultists.
They've
don't-
they've got some sort of detente going on in there. Like they don't even go in each other's.
Yeah,
tunnels.
they each go its separate ways. So
Except
I
we
don't-
did encounter one of the cultists in the other side, didn't we?
no, we were already inside the tunnel.
No,
The
that's
other
right.
tu-
The shootout we
Yeah.
had was with
yeah,
Cartel,
yeah.
where you bravely, caught some bullets for us.
Still feel them.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, but we could have told them there's something. If they are here, maybe we could have used the cartel guys. But well, I don't know anything about cartel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there is a play to make them mad at each other, I don't know that we've got a way to levy it.
Yeah, now we already killed them, so we lost that opportunity.
But it seems like we have to go back to the mine at some point.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
but I think we
investigate
better rest.
further that strange tunnel. Perhaps we should go better prepared. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll need better lights, better. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Also,
what was the other thing that kept us from going left? Was it? It was that we thought the place was going to collapse, right?
yeah, the tremors,
Right.
the tremors and the singing.
Yeah.
The noise.
Is anyone an engineer or have any idea what we would do to mitigate that?
No, unfortunately, no.
I
Perhaps
just like whack people and kill people and otherwise do bad stuff.
well, perhaps concerning the singing and the noise, we should also take some kind of earplugs or just to protect us.
I don't think we're seeing or hearing any of this, right? Like, Laura didn't see what we saw. I think this is some sort of side effect from all the EM radiation that's being pumped into this area. I think it's screwing with our nervous system. Just a working theory, because the other theory I have is ridiculous and I don't want to say it out loud.
Please
Maybe
do.
we should take gas masks.
But Sullivan, I'm curious now. What is the other theory?
I think there's an alien spacecraft buried down there.
Okay.
Or something very similar.
Well, in that case, what do you think it's the best way to deal with these aliens?
I was about to say, wouldn't that be an army thing?
Yep.
I don't
Sure.
think anybody who's qualified to deal with it will deal with it. I think they'll bag it up and put it away or study it, or in my experience, they don't mitigate these things, they control them.
Or try to.
Yeah. I mean, I heard something I wasn't supposed to hear, and they, throttled back my access and, started sending me on crap assignments.
Do you think we can get TNT here?
Possibly, probably. Is there any more mining going on in the area?
Yeah.
Or is
No,
it just
there was just this one, and it's closed. And that has been closed
yeah,
for.
maybe somebody still has some mining supplies somewhere around. But
Yeah.
I don't know how we go about finding it.
Did we see any kind of warehouse near the mine?
There were some warehouses outside.
Yeah. We should probably try to first to see if there is something there we can use.
Sounds good.
Some explosive measures, if we need to use them.
And I'm going to see if we can find a hardware store, and I'm going to try to make us hats made out of chicken wire.
Tinfoil.
Yeah,
hats.
well, chicken wire to be a Faraday cage, right? Under the theory that it'll help us. And then I fully expect everyone else to just stare at me for a very long time after I do this.
So, are you going to a hardware store or back to the mine?
First,
Let's
you want to
tool
try.
up first, yeah. Hardware store, we might be able to get stump charges too. So.
Okay, what about the dead bodies?
We will have to report that to the sheriff when we get back to town, right?
Yeah.
I've got a better idea. Let's just roll them in the trailer and,
Set the whole thing on fire.
the trailer's of no value otherwise. So, I find that in dealing with the cartels, it's usually better to just kind of, roll it up in a nice, neat little package. Too many questions don't get asked that way.
Yeah, just leave them there.
So you leave them there where? On the floor, or you pick them up and
Inside the trailer.
okay.
Yep.
So you pick all the six of the bodies and you
No, we put 5 of them in the trailer, and pose them like they're just sitting around talking. The sixth one we put outside the trailer with a gas can, and then we set all of it on fire and make it look like that guy screwed up killing the rest of them.
In federal law enforcement, this is known as staging the scene.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're staging the scene, and it's like if it doesn't come out in the Q&A, it didn't happen. So there you go.
What about the vehicles? There's one of those is still intact, or well, not intact, but mostly intact.
The vehicles probably don't matter that much.
Okay.
We will grab their pieces that we found in the vehicle that wasn't on fire, because you never know when you need a drop piece. I'm just, saying,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah. It can come handy, those.
There's a reason they sent Hayes and Whitaker on this job. I'm beginning to realize what those reasons were. Anyway.
Okay, so you had, let me think, one taint point for
Because being so naughty.
yes, for being naughty.
That's
But
Dear
they're
me.
cartel guys.
Oh man,
And then
you guys are a bad influence.
you get into your vehicle and you go back into town. Are you going to talk to the sheriff first or something else?
Probably we should report to the sheriff that there were 6. There are 6.
And one to the other.
Well, now what we're reporting is that we discovered what looks like a scene of a cartel killing, and then we let the laziness and general apathy of him, do the rest of the work for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We tell him the story he wants to hear anyway. That the cartel guys are all dead and they did it to themselves.
Yeah.
So you go
I
back
don't know
to-
if they're all dead, but yeah.
but yeah, maybe not all. So you go back to the sheriff's office, tell him the story as you expect him to like it, and in fact, he does like it. Well, I guess that's. So you are assuming that one of them killed the others? Is that
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Thieves
think this is
fell
some
out.
sort of. Yeah, I think this is some sort of intercartel
Power
turf
struggle.
war or something.
Yeah.
do you think
Those
there are?
fellas kill each other like eating candy, Sheriff.
Well, we're not sure how many more people might be operating, so we're going to take another run at the mine, but we're going to get better prepared in case there's more resistance.
Still no comms with the outside?
No, absolutely nothing. Well, I'll pick up the bodies, and you go ahead and investigate the mine.
Well, we appreciate you doing the dirty work here.
No problem.
Where's the nearest hardware store, or the only hardware store?
Yeah, well, there's just one. He goes outside and he tells you where it is.
Okay.
It's not far.
Oh, you know what that means. Prices are going to be outrageous.
Yeah.
So you drive down the main street and you find the only hardware store.
Is it a mod pa or is it like a
Yeah,
big
it's an old
box
man.
store?
There's an old man.
Oh, good.
He sees you coming inside. He seems a little bit surprised. He doesn't usually have many
Customers?
customers,
Even better. The prices are coming down as we speak. This is
especially
great.
out of town customers.
How much do you get? Do you ask for a yard of chicken wire? I'll say, in my best non-Bostonian accent.
Oh, that's cheap. No problem.
I'll get enough. I'll get enough to make 4 hats for us.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you
I
have
swear, this will make a lot more sense than the burlap sacks. I promise you.
do you
As
have
long as I can fit it under my Stetson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we'll need access.
Yeah.
He'll show you
Maybe
around.
maybe a couple of sledgehammers.
Sledgehammers,
And stump charges if we can find it.
Hell,
dynamite sticks.
I'll take out my badge and say, look, it's legal if you sell us dynamite. Do you have any?
Well, that's a good question. Should a hardware store have dynamite? I don't know.
It
Depends.
depends.
Yeah,
It
depends.
Now, if
Okay,
it's
it's
if there are
possible.
lots of trees in an area, which I don't. This is New Mexico, so maybe. Or
Yeah,
is
not trees, no.
this New Mexico that we're in?
Uh,
Yes.
Or am I? Okay,
No,
Yeah.
Arizona.
Arizona.
So yeah, there may not be stump charges because there's probably not a lot of stumps, but
But
Well,
they
but
do have mines, and
yeah,
therefore
they have mines.
probably
Yeah.
they have dynamite shacks.
this
So
could
what
be,
they
yeah.
probably will have is prospector. I mean, prospectors use explosives because they need to use it to clear rock so they can determine whether or not they've got a good claim or not. So it really comes down to what kind of like is he just like an Ace Hardware store type
Oh, that's
thing,
true. And this is the '90s, so this is before all the
Mhm.
9/11 crap came down.
is this like one of those places that also does construction and mining supply?
Well, okay, that's possible. There's no other store, so maybe if that's something that a hardware store could have, well, yeah. He says, "Well, not much, but I have something there.
Okay.
I have
We'll
something."
we take them all, please.
Okay, that's good.
And
We'll grab
flashlights.
them.
What else?
Oh yeah, we need miners' headlamps
Mhm.
so that our hands remain.
Yeah, I have something there, but it's a bit old. I'm not sure if how good they are, but
Or if they're old, they might be metal. I say, picking out my my cuts of chicken.
Also,
wire.
I'll also need some gas canisters, please.
okay.
Oh, and
Yes.
gas masks. We have gas masks.
He'll probably have he'll probably have what they call chemical spray masks or
Yeah.
stuff they use for like
What's their
dust
skin
and
for?
Yeah, the
chemicals.
M95s, baby, back before.
Oh,
Yeah,
he'll probably have full
But
filter
before
masks.
it was cool, right?
there's so many things our characters are going to do that are cringy as hell now.
Well, we can use the old fashioned filter mask. That had a little canister you screw into the
Yeah.
side. So
So I'll be needing those gas canisters that you use to attach to burners,
Yep.
and also big tin canisters where we put gasoline. Also,
Okay. So he starts bringing the stuff.
yeah.
Or if you just want to burn a lot of shit quick, just get a bunch of lacquer.
No, I'm intending.
Just lacquer everything. And it's
I'm intending to attach the dynamite sticks to a gallon. I think a gallon of gasoline.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Going theatrical, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
It's a gallon or more. Sorry, the canisters for gasoline.
You can get a gallon ones for refueling your car, but
Okay.
you can get bigger ones too. So you want like a jerry can, like
Yeah, jerry can. Yeah,
like the
that
World
those,
War
those.
II. Yeah,
Yeah,
World
jerry
War II
cans, yeah.
versions.
So who's going to pay for this?
The government.
Yeah, the government.
Put it on the government. Yeah, let's.
No,
see.
I'll pay. If I have the cash, I'll pay.
Okay, so do an acquisition rule.
Hey, are we in our evidence bag? Are we sitting on any
I
fat
was about to
stacks of
say, did
cartel
we-
money?
Did we get any cartel cash?
It's
Well-
a D20, right?
It's a D20.
Okay, 18. It's good or not? 18. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
Okay.
yes. Okay, so let's say that you can afford everything. I don't think there's something there that would cost more than that. So you are.
Yeah,
able-
they're just hardware items.
yeah.
Putting it
No.
on our government charge cards. That's going to make for interesting explanations when we get back home.
No invoice needed. Thank you.
Okay, so you have a bunch of stuff. You'll have to carry it to your car.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a very nice truck.
We do. We have a nice big truck, King Cab, F-150 King Cab. I assume it's a. It might be. They used to have what they called a King Ranch Edition. Do you guys remember that one? The King Ranch Edition F-150.
Let me see. King Ranch.
Yeah, it was like an enormous fancy King Cab. Back in the day before they had like the Raptor and all that stuff.
Okay, let me Let me see if I can. Not this. Images. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it had the running W logo and all that kind of stuff. Actually, they still make them. I didn't realize that. Holy cow.
They're huge, man.
Yeah, they have them in the F-150 and the F-350. I mean, they've got several of them. And it's real popular. Of course, they've licensed the King Ranch name because, it's like Western and super cool.
King
Leather
Ranch
interiors, all that
F-150.
kind of stuff.
Oh, there's the Super Crew.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be back after feeding the cat.
Oh, see. You got
I-
the game master all turned on with your truck pour, and now he's got to go.
He's got to walk away now.
I suppose these are V8s.
Oh my lord, yes. It's
Okay.
It's a King Ranch edition.
No 4-cylinder for these ones, right?
Oh heavens, no. It's a big, wasteful, smog creating American working truck. They're
Allegedly smart creative.
they are I'm sure offensive to most forms of
Yeah.
It's like somewhere, what's her face is crying and pretending like she's being arrested again, and
Okay.
Yeah, all of
Instead of
these
being-
people haven't been born yet. See, this is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're in a world that doesn't suck yet. It just has aliens.
Yeah, and Al Gore is doesn't care either because he's in the Senate somewhere.
He's still pretending to be a Christian.
Oh,
Is
that's where his wife will kill him.
Yeah, and then she dies, and he's free to be a pagan again.
Al Gore still on the green thing? Green movement?
He is a part owner in Al Jazeera US, so I think he still does. Talk about green, but he's really more about smashing America in general now.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah, sure.
I know that he's watching this right now, so I feel bad.
So probably tomorrow we all be dead, right?
Well, I mean, he'll just take it off the internet because he invented it. So.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
you get the stuff into your van.
Mm-hmm.
You're all ready to go back to the mine.
Here are your hats, folks.
Okay.
They're not pretty, but they are technically a Faraday cage.
So I bend mine up a little bit so it'll fit inside my Stetson, and then I can put my Stetson back on my head, and now I have a Faraday cage inside my hat.
And then a lamp on it. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you should put your lamp on your belt buckle because there's more.
I do have an enormous belt buckle, so that would probably work. Yeah.
With the ship of Texas?
You're kind of the Texas Flava Flav.
There you go. Now I just need like a big Latin cross to hang around my neck on like Mexican prayer beads.
So you drive back to the northern edge of what's this place called? I can't remember. Jericho Wells.
Yeah, Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho
Yes.
Wells. And
Jericho Wells, yeah.
you
Dude,
park
you're the DM.
You are back. No, I remembered.
Okay.
You go back to the mine entrance, and everything seems quiet.
So before we get in, I'll just fill half of each of two canister of two jerry cans with gasoline, and I'll attach with some duct tape a stick of dynamite to it, just to be prepared,
Okay.
just in case.
Something else?
Guys,
I think that's.
I mean, I'm just. I'm
The
gonna have my
headlamp?
shotgun loaded. I got my
yeah, my
Headlamps.
Rafa logo, yeah.
my headlamp is on my big old Texas-sized belt buckle, so I don't have to. I turn it on. I've got my Faraday cage inside my Stetson. I think I'm ready to go. If I see any little green men, they're dead. Okay, I mean I'm just shooting. I'm not waiting.
I'll put my Faraday cage in my just on the side, not here on the head.
Cover your brain with it. You can put your you can put a nice Red Sox cap over top of it, like I have.
Jesus.
They're gonna take
Yeah.
the pennant this year, I swear.
That's proof that you should have a Faraday cage on your head.
Yeah. So shall we go in again? This time,
Let's
The
go
full-
on in, folks. I'll take the lead.
okay.
And,
I'll be right
Tom,
behind you.
All righty, Tom, and keep that there rifle ready. We might have to be using it.
So I'll take one jerry can. Who takes the other?
I'll take one.
Okay.
Okay, so you get in.
Mhm.
You go back to that place where there's two
Yeah.
different routes.
Yeah.
Which one are you taking?
The right one, I think it was the.
Left one
Left?
goes to the aliens, right one goes to the cartel. Which one are we going?
We're going to the aliens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or yeah, whatever.
What we
Watch
think
us
is
get-
the aliens.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
think it's the aliens.
There's a cult element here too, so it's hard to tell. But the void, and they're talking about So I guess.
But we know
see
they
what we're floating
sacrifice
up.
people, so
Yeah, exactly,
I will clarify
so-
I will clarify my statement. If I see any little green men or cultists, I'm just
Right.
going to start shooting. Because we can always quote stage the scene later. My position is that I will be entitled not to take a taint point because killing cultists is a good act.
Oh, we should have bring at least some cartel corpses to use them as shields or to
No.
stage.
That's
That would have
too
been
much.
heavy.
You realize how weird that sounds?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you
While we're going down, I'll just turn to Laura and go, Tom is a problem. Tom is a problem.
Yeah, and now I'm telling. No, I don't think I'm not sure if it's a good idea to recruit him.
No, yeah.
as you start going down what you believe to be the cultists' area of the shaft, you immediately feel something strange in the air. Well, not in the air, in your heads. It could be the air or it could be something else, but you are
We
feeling
are
like.
using the masks. I'm using a gas mask just in case.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you are using gas masks, definitely it's not in the air. You are feeling something. You are feeling lightheaded. Now, all of you roll wits and tell me how much
This
you do.
means that our Faraday cages don't work at all.
Yeah.
I'm so
Thank-
sorry, everyone.
Yeah, thank God I didn't put any of that
This is the first
nonsense.
time. This is the first
13.
time in this entire scenario I've gotten a decent wits roll. It's a 16. It's a first time.
I got a 17. So.
19 for me.
Okay. Sylvia?
13.
Okay, so you missed. Are you talking on the phone?
Yes, I'm sorry, my mom. I need to know
Oh.
about what time she's coming today. I'll be right back. See.
Oh no, Laura loses sanity.
Oh,
Belongs to her mom.
don't start. Don't start.
Actually, she loses sanity because she failed her rule. Well, not loses. It's on reverse.
I sent her a message earlier, but she didn't
Add
answer, and
two
now
fear
she
points.
decided to call. Okay.
After being lightheaded, you start feeling confused, and you start talking on the phone, though there's no phone.
Yeah.
There's no sign. I don't know. I have a phone, but there's no line.
Well,
and I start
yeah, but
talking.
there's no
Yes.
signal. And you add 2 fear points. You're not insane yet, right?
No.
What a shame. Well, okay. So this was right at the beginning. Now you keep going, huh?
Yeah. There's still rubble on the floor from the previous earthquake.
Yes,
Tremor.
yes. You notice some rocks, pieces of rock, but apparently the whole structure is still intact.
Okay.
It no pieces, no large pieces of rock fell. Okay. Actually, I said 2 points. Maybe it's not 2 points. Let me check.
Maybe
It's
it's
three
three.
points. 3 points. It's I was supposed to roll a d4.
I'm still
So
not
does she
insane.
hallucinate or anything?
Now, all of you also you have gas masks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Just gas masks. Okay.
And earplugs. I also bought. I don't know earplugs or those big. What do you call
Ear
them?
mufflers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You could have those, or you could have the little spongy top that you push in your ear. Yeah.
Now, all of you roll toughness. The TN is 12.
TM is 12. Okay.
I rolled a
Toughness.
one.
That's bad.
18 on the die.
Okay.
14 on the
That's
die.
bad.
That's a modifier.
16 for me.
Okay, so a bit after feeling confused, all of a sudden Laura falls down unconscious.
What was the
Oh,
TN?
crap.
But I
Now,
still, I'm talking to on the phone, and then I'm awful.
all of you feel that the air is thinner. You are having some difficulties breathing. Apparently, Laura, because she was confused, she had more difficulty and probably not enough oxygen. So
I'll
she's not.
I'll um, I'll try to wake her up. Give. I'll open her mouth and give some of my the liquor or whiskey to see
Oh,
if
oh! I
it,
thought you were going to
You're
help
not
her
going to
with
stop
breathing.
me.
No, she wakes up. But you are still feeling a little bit weak. You'll have a -2 penalty, -1 penalty actually, for 30 minutes.
your sound is quite muffled,
Mine,
Miguel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, I didn't do
No,
any.
no, no. It's
No,
okay.
now
Now
it's
it's
good.
okay.
Okay, so you have a -1 penalty for the next 30 minutes, which is probably all the time you're going to be here. So you have a -1 penalty. Okay, so you keep on going.
Can we hear anything? That
Not,
noise that we heard
not,
the first
not,
time.
no, not now. Okay, so after 5 minutes going down that tunnel, you find the tunnel opens up into a larger gallery, or well, not quite a gallery, a hall where you see what seems to be an altar. Another one, not another one because you haven't found one here
Hmm.
yet.
Yeah.
There's some old blood, old dried blood there, and some of those strange
Symbols.
symbols.
Hmm.
Yes.
Photographing it.
Yeah, document everything. Is and can I see anyone
No.
inside? Eden or no?
No people, no noise. And there's an exit, and the exit is again a tunnel like the other one.
Shall we proceed?
How fresh is the blood? Is it?
It's dried, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It has been here for a long time.
Gotcha. Huh. Yeah, I'll nod to Tom, but we kind of
Yeah.
do a shushing
Roll a survival 15.
Survival.
survival.
Oh, okay.
All of us?
Or investigation. It could also be
Oh,
investigation.
okay.
Investigation.
21 for me. Survival.
Okay. So
17 for me.
Tom, you immediately notice there are some tracks, footprints going
Hmm.
into a darker area in this hall before you go into the
Not the exit.
not the exit.
So I'll shine the light towards that corner.
There's something there. There's another room. No, not a room. Another hall.
Okay.
A small hall.
I'll sign to them and I'll just start walking very slowly with the light pointed that direction, and also the rifle.
Okay, so you approach it, and you see there's there's a space there, another area, round space where you find something strange. There's something on the floor, a piece of metal, a rod,
Hmm. I'll
and it seems to be humming. There's some kind of noise coming from there. Well, I don't
with,
know.
with
You have your muffle, so you
yeah,
cannot.
yeah. So, but very, very slowly and gently with the barrel of my rifle, I'll just try to poke it, try to see if it emits anything or
When
just,
you poke it, you feel there's some vibration.
and I'll call the others to see this.
Okay, I'll come over and take a look.
Okay, if any one of you don't have ear muffles, you hear there's a humming noise coming from that rod, and well, anyway, Tom felt there's a vibration coming from the rod.
What do you think, guys?
Ah, I wish I knew.
That
So I'm
looks
going to
like
do a knowledge
like an
aliens
alien
roll. If
vibrator.
yeah, can I
Okay,
do a knowledge aliens roll?
you can do that. Yes.
Well, that was a pretty good knowledge aliens roll. That's 18 on the die, plus 1 for the skill, plus yeah. So I'm going to be 20 total, dirty 20.
Okay, definitely it's alien.
So I tell you guys, okay, that is alien tech. I know it is because I've seen some stuff like this in reports I wasn't supposed to be looking at.
When you
If
say alien, not of this world, right?
you can rule technical,
Alrighty.
Can I help with that? Or
16 on the die, but I don't actually have technical. Let me take a look.
can I help with that?
yeah, rule technical as well.
17.
Okay, so that means that you had 1 point. And what was your rule?
My roll was a 16.
Okay, not enough. Right. So you are just looking at it, and definitely it's alien, but not
But
enough.
it's small, large, what shape of the
Yeah, it's well, it's a rod. It's a
rod? Okay.
it's not very large. It's about half a meter long,
Hmm.
and it's 5 centimeters wide diameter.
I will try to clear the rubble off of it and see if I can lift it.
Are you going to touch it?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so when you touch it, you immediately feel something, a kind of a shock, but not a physical shock, a mental shock. Your mind is filled with weird images that you cannot even understand what is it, and it's so alien to you because it's alien that you suffer for a few points.
Jesus.
Oh, so I panic.
Oh,
Almost
you do.
certainly.
That's good.
Well, I guess I can roll for it, but yeah, I'm 3 over. So
Okay, so roll
it's
1d20
D20 plus my wits minus my fear points.
Yes.
All right. -2.
-2. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
This
good
is not
lord.
good.
Okay, so you are immediately paralyzed by the experience, but not for long. And now you'll have a -3 penalty to all rolls for 1 day, and you will have a new derangement, which you'll have to
Okay.
pick it up.
And -3, you said?
Hmm.
Yeah, -3. Um,
Hey, Sullivan. Sullivan?
Yeah, I'm probably not fit to speak for a bit. Too
Uh,
many thoughts.
extremely
Too many
confused.
thoughts.
Do we have some kind of satchel or bag or
Satchel?
satchel
I think
bag
I think you bought.
backpack?
I think you bought some of those, or at least
Okay, so I immediately try to put the object
Yeah,
inside
while
the
I'm
bag.
holding it up, yeah, you might as
Yeah.
well bag it.
But
without touching.
no, I'm holding the bag from the outside and with the and I'll try to grab it
Okay, yeah,
using the bag as the.
you can do that.
Okay, so I'll do.
Is it a burlap bag?
Okay.
If you want to choose your derangement now, you can, but
The images was it kind of like just alien vistas and things like that, or
it was something like that. You saw other things. You heard voices speaking in a language I do not understand. But yeah, there was some
I'll
image.
say agoraphobia. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds
Mm.
good. That's good. Claustrophobia would be worst because you are in the hole in the ground. Okay, so you pick up the rod and you are taking it with you, right?
Yes, I'll just leave him inside the bag, but it's coming with us. Sullivan. Sullivan, I'll slap him.
Yeah.
Wake up, man.
After a bit is reacting again.
What
I
happened?
saw it, Tom. I saw it. I saw
What?
places. I heard voices. It's it's a recording of some kind of,
But
but
people or
it's
what?
not meant. It's not meant for us. It's meant for them. I think this is what drove them crazy because I think maybe it's driving me crazy.
Okay, try not to touch anything else with your hands, okay?
I figure
I'll,
we
I'll,
need to
I'll just
blow
sort
this
of
place
quietly
as soon
nod.
as.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God I brought some dynamite and gasoline.
Yeah, we probably need to close this place down once we find whatever's at the center of this mess.
And Miss Bennett, are you feeling better?
I think
Is there
so.
is there deeper to go? We need
Yes,
to go deeper. We need to stay
there's
away from the sky.
Yes.
from the what? Oh, God damn it. Okay.
So you are going to take the other tunnel and go further down, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you get going further down. Now all of you roll investigation.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Now, watch as my penalty makes everything.
-3.
Oh well,
Oh, 18
that
for
was not
me.
a good roll.
18 for me total.
That's good.
13 for me.
Yeah, 16 for me with the penalty.
Tom,
Hmm?
while you were going down that tunnel, you notice there's a very small exit. Not
Mm-hmm.
quite a tunnel, something smaller, but there seems to be something inside.
Oh, but it's human size, small.
It's enough for a human to get inside. Yes.
I'll shine the light towards that. I'll signal everyone to stop and shine the light towards that exit or tunnel.
Okay, so you point the light at it. It's not quite an exit. When you point the light, you see that it's just a niche in the wall,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and you see there's someone inside, a person.
Is the guy that we saw the other day?
No, the only thing you can see the face, but you see that he's wearing a deputy's or sheriff uniform.
Oh God! I'll approach very slowly.
Oh, this is the sheriff.
Perhaps this is what's his name?
Yeah, we've got pictures of these
Menendez?
guys.
Menendez. Yeah,
Menendez,
Menendez.
yeah, possibly.
Can I without?
He'll have a badge and a
Yeah,
name tag.
yeah. Can I see any name tag with?
Okay, so you approach it.
We we
When you
also
approach him,
we
you
also
notice
found a picture of all the sheriff people. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll know if
there's something on his head, something strange, of a strange material. That's why you couldn't see his face. Metal helmet or something, some wiring coming from it. And you see,
Don't
you can see the name tag, and he's the sheriff.
Menendez or
Yes.
the other?
No,
No. Let me.
it's not.
Mike
Sheriff.
Hensley, right?
No, that's the current sheriff.
The current.
Well, it
Oh.
was the previous sheriff.
The previous.
sheriff or
Okay.
sheriff.
It seems that he's awake in pain. What?
No, it doesn't. It might be alive, but it's not awake. It's definitely out. It's,
I'll touch him with the barrel of the gun, with the barrel of the rifle to see, just poke him to see if he has any reaction.
no, absolutely nothing.
I'll try with the light. I'll try to follow the wirings to see if to where they go?
It's connected to the wall. It's inside the wall. Goes inside the wall.
I'll
Maybe we should just drag him out of here.
Do you think it's wise for us to remove him from here?
Well, we can't leave him like this.
Okay.
Especially if we're
Check
planning
his
to blow the
pulse.
place up.
Well,
Oh,
it seems-
yeah.
Well, I'll touch him to check his pulse first.
Okay, you touch him.
With your hands.
He's dead. Very.
Oh, is that?
Oh yeah. When it touches pulse, you see that he's been dead for a long time.
Okay, he's dead, guys. So we don't leave him here.
He's dead for a long time, but the body didn't decompose, so it still looks like he could be alive.
Not really. No. Well, maybe inside a tunnel, he might not have decomposed that much,
Yeah.
but he's dead. He's dead for months.
Oh, okay, so
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
we should leave him here.
Then we don't even need to tell you to check his pulse because
Yeah.
you're like,
Well, you
oh, boy.
dark
He was
inside, so you can.
Smelling really, really bad by this point. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, I think we should leave him here.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
No,
anyway,
no,
it doesn't look like he was dead for that long. He might have been dead for a month at most, but he disappeared more than that. So
Okay.
he's not really decayed enough. But he looks. The body looks strange. It's very thin. His clothes are much larger than his body now.
Mhm.
So, and it's not really because he was decomposed. He seemed to have been shriveled or something like that.
This head thing, it sucks something out of him, like his essence or something.
Yeah. Well, just the device. Is it glowing, emitting some kind of vibration, or
It appears to be disconnected or something because there's no. It's not. There's no light. There's no noise. There's nothing. It's doing nothing now.
okay?
It's not barking.
Let's, yeah,
That's like
Well,
barking down
Some
a
dogs are
well
barking,
too.
but not here.
let's move on then, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you go on.
Yeah, once they leave, I'm going to get up right up in Menendez's face and go, you know about the sky, and then I'll quickly follow behind them.
Okay, so after a bit, all of you roll with your target number is 18.
18. Okay, it's getting
Oh,
better.
Good Lord.
I'm so screwed.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Oh, yeah, I did not. Yeah.
Even with the penalty.
19 for me. 18
for me.
18 plus 1, 19. Yeah.
Okay, those who failed add 3 fear points.
Oh, good.
Oh, good Lord.
So, yeah, what do I keep making fear rolls or?
Yes, every time you.
Okay.
So what happens? Yeah, right. My fear points don't reset, correct? So
No, you just keep on
so I have to make another panic roll.
going crazy. Yeah, okay, so do your panic rolls.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Yeah, that's not going to be good. So I believe that that was a total adjusted 0.
0. Okay.
0.
So that means that you'll be paralyzed for 5 rounds. You have -3 to all rolls for 1 day, like
Gotcha.
and,
Noah, and you will also gain 1 derangement.
and I'm -8.
-8. So roll again if you're a panic roll.
I need to think about my derangement.
Roll
Let's
another
see.
panic roll.
Did you roll one right now?
-8, yeah, was the
Oh,
result.
-8.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
right. Oh, that's good. So you have -3,
Yeah, that's part
Again?
of it. Yeah, so yeah.
and you gain another derangement. Okay, I'm now going to explain what did you see. So because everybody saw the same thing.
So is it now a cumulative -6 penalty?
Exactly. Yes.
Everybody that
Boy,
failed, right? I
I'm
passed.
screwed.
Okay.
Everybody is going to see what I'm going to say, even those that passed the roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So you are seeing something that is not here. You are seeing a vision of something, a place here, maybe here. You believe that it's here because it seems to be inside the mine, but there's a rift underground, and there are crystals below. Some kind of the floor is made of pieces of crystal, and there's a hole in the ground. Now, those who failed, besides seeing this vision, you also see visions of people dying, being sacrificed, and you also feel some other stuff that you can't even understand, and other images. Uh, you feel like you are going inside the mind of the people that were tortured, and you feel an incredible amount of pain, horror, mixed with the mind, reading the minds of alien beings that seem to almost corrupt your own minds.
So I get very wide eyed and I just start shooting in the direction
Gee.
of these.
I'll,
Boom, boom, boom. Can't you
yeah,
see them? Can't you see them? They're everywhere. Boom,
I'll just
boom.
I'll just try to grab Hayes and say, "Stop, Hayes! Stop! There's nothing there.
But I can
Stop it!
see them.
Stop it,
I can
Hayes!"
see them.
Roll influence.
Okay, which I don't have influence, but I'll try. Oh, 5.
Okay, you try to calm him down, but to no avail. He
I
keeps
have
on.
now developed panic disorder.
Okay, I'll just grab you and try until you empty your shotgun, and then
That happens after about eight shells. So,
okay. So and I'll say
I keep working the pump and pulling the trigger even
okay,
after I've
okay,
shot everything.
okay. After
And this
that,
goes on for about 30 seconds.
I'll just say, then after you empty your shotgun, I'll just turn to you and say, "Okay, man, Hayes, take Sullivan and Bennett outside. You seem all affected by this place. I'll stay behind.
Me, I'm fine.
Well, you're a woman. Deal with it."
Thank you.
So I hand you the dynamite I had and said, man,
Yeah,
and you got to throw this down the hole,
yeah,
man. You got to
yeah.
throw it down the hole,
I
brother.
will.
You got to throw it
Yeah,
down the
yeah, yeah.
hole.
I will
And
blow this shit up, but get out of here. I'll just be.
I walk out. I'm loading my shotgun as I leave, and I'm kind of staring around the walls like I expect things to jump out at me.
Do I see anything that resembles what he said? Any holes in the ground? Any
No, but
crystals?
you saw them as well.
Oh,
You saw
okay.
that, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
everybody
okay.
saw it.
Oh,
But
I didn't see the people dying. And okay,
you didn't
uh,
feel the psychic connection to the whatever it was that happened.
well, but this room aside,
Yeah,
yeah,
you saw of a large chamber inside a underground
okay, and this chamber,
here.
this chamber has any other exits?
There are exits, yes.
Okay, I'll just wait for them to all leave.
Not all leave. I'm not gonna
You're
leave.
staying.
You idiots.
Okay,
So
so
Noah
Yes.
and Lucas, you are going out.
I'll just
Man,
order
look,
them
this
to
is-
go. Yeah, because I'm going
Is
to blow this shit.
leaving.
Yeah.
I'm I'm going to take one of the jerry cans to the altar, though.
I handed
Okay,
my
okay.
dynamite to
Well,
I handed my dynamite to
you
Tom.
guys realize you don't know. We don't know if blowing it up is going to solve anything.
Can't hurt.
Whatever it is alien technology can probably survive an explosion.
We don't know.
I'm
That
not saying that we
that
shouldn't
is
do it.
that's
Just
definitely a perspective on this.
Perhaps,
Wrong.
perhaps we're going to need both jerrycans up ahead if we find some bigger holes to
We need
blow
to
up.
take that. We need to take that altar out. We need to make what these people suffered matter. We
Yeah,
have
but
to avenge them in some way.
yeah, but for the altar we have the dynamite sticks. I need the jerrycans for something larger.
I mean,
All
we
right.
need to find the
I will
origin.
leave. I will leave the jerry
What the
can
hell
with
is
Tom,
called?
but I will take a dynamite stick for the altar.
Okay, but are you blowing it up while they're inside?
We are.
I'm,
Well, I
I'm
intend to go to
probably
live.
not thinking in that way, right? Like I'm not worried about them. They'll be fine.
Lucas is just headed out. He's already given Tom his dynamite and told him, "Hey, blow up the hole." I'm already exiting the mine. I've had it. I've had enough. I'm going to have to go
I'm not
someplace.
thrilled about the idea of exiting the mine, but I will. I will head back to the altar and use a stick of dynamite on it, and then head to the branching corridor right inside and wait there to hear what happens.
Okay, so you two are going along the other tunnel, right?
Yeah, we'll proceed to the next exit.
So
Oh,
both of you,
oh, go
yes,
ahead.
you were saying things. Were you saying something?
Oh yeah, my second derangement. I'm going to take flashbacks, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see here.
Okay. So now both of you roll investigation.
Not survival.
No, it could be survival if you want to. If it's bad.
17.
18 for me. Survival.
Okay,
Not
so
investigation.
both of you notice along this side of the tunnel there are several other niches on the wall that were carved probably recently, and you see that the first ones, what you see inside is just that piece of metal, like a helmet.
Okay,
hanging.
but nobody there.
No one is there, but there are some markings on the ground. Apparently, people were not just moving around, but also carrying something.
We should take one of those helmets. I don't know if we already put it in the bag or not.
No,
We
but the
don't touch
helmet.
it, but we should take it
Well,
with us.
They
well,
are
but
connected wires.
yeah, they're connected to the wall.
Okay.
I think it's better to leave them there.
So you see tracks and footsteps and footprints, actually footprints that seem that they were dragging something from those places.
And those footprints go to any specific exit.
They go towards the other side of the tunnel. So from each of those niches on the wall, there
Mhm.
are recent footprints and recent. You notice that they are recent. They are still
Okay. Yeah.
fresh.
Okay.
So let's
So
go in
follow
this direction.
the footprints. Yeah, the tracks.
After a bit, you see another one of those niches, and there's a dead body inside.
An officer or
No,
someone
it's just a civilian.
also in the same state as the officer, as the sheriff.
It might be a recently deceased person. It's a woman, but it looks the same.
Okay.
Vesicate.
Okay. Leave her here there. No. It's just dead weight.
Okay, now roll investigation again.
Okay.
18, 20. Not natural.
13 for me. No.
13. Okay. Okay, so you notice that something is moving ahead of you in this tunnel. Something that seems to, well, not something, a shadow
Hmm.
that is moving from, apparently from one of those holes
Me or
in
Tom, because I rolled a 20, so probably.
both of you.
Okay.
Okay. I'll shine the light on the
20,
shadow.
20 is a good roll, not a 1. It's the 20, it's good. Right.
No, I know. That's what I say. If I notice,
Oh, yeah,
if
both of you
me or
notice.
him, that was I say because I rolled more than he did. That
Oh,
was
both
what I
of
was
you.
asking. Okay.
I'll shine the light on the shadow.
Okay, so when you shine the light, you see a human figure. Well, not entirely human. It's strange. It's a man. He's wearing a deputy's uniform or sheriff. It's probably the same thing, but the sheriff is up there, so it's most likely the deputy.
Mhm.
But it seems different. It seems strange. It seems like a bit like the corpses, but he's moving,
Okay, so let's shoot him.
moving towards you.
Oh, I'll shoot him.
Yeah,
I don't even think twice.
but roll initiative.
Two.
Initiative. Okay.
Just
5.
okay. You act first.
I'll shoot him twice.
Go ahead.
Not in the face, but
Well, not twice. He lost the initiative, but he has initiative, so
okay.
you can shoot him once, and then he acts.
Okay.
Shoot him.
18 first shot.
Okay. Let me check that. Okay, so you shoot him.
9 damage.
And you, do you shoot him also?
Yes. So I rolled a 15,
That's enough.
and damage is 4.
Okay. Okay, so though he was still a bit far, he closes. He jumps towards you very fast, very very fast.
He has no helmet on the head, right?
Oh no, no helmet. You can see his face. His face is kind of normal, but
It's not Menendez?
it's shriveled. It's Menendez. Yes. And he attacks Laura. What is your defense? Well, he attacks you. Actually, he attacks you both, but he attacks Laura first.
Don't forget that we have the armor
Yes.
vests.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just for the chest, right? We have the Kevlar vests.
Yeah,
But
cover
it's
vests.
1 point. So it's defense, it's toughness or agility? I'm confused. It's toughness.
Agility.
Agility. Okay, so it's 15.
Okay, so he tries to attack you, but he misses you. Now you can both shoot him, and then he will.
Okay, I'll shoot him again. Let me see. 19.
Okay, that's
11, so that's probably not enough.
you missed him. So,
I
And-
still can't have the penalization, so I don't know if I have another
oh
way.
yeah, yeah.
7 points of damage.
Okay, he's still moving, and now he's going to attack you. How much is your defense?
So my base defense is 11 plus the vest. I don't know how much.
Okay, so yeah, +1 probably or +2, but still it's enough. Okay, so he hits you.
Hey, Judd, we're hearing static coming from your mic.
Oh, sorry.
So
Are-
he
Are you showering?
That is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
yes, he punches you hard in your stomach, and you suffer 5 health points.
5.
Ooh,
Yes,
God damn it.
it's very
Oh,
strong.
that was
Much
a heck of a
stronger than-
punch.
Yep. Oof. Not the face, not the face.
No, you can shoot him again.
Okay, I'll shoot him now. 16?
12, so I think I failed again.
Let me check that. Yes.
Is this any better?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing
A
anything.
little bit. You
You're
can
not-
Yeah, a
still-
little bit, yeah.
You're shaving now.
Yeah, you're shaving. 8 points of damage for me.
Okay, so you shoot again, and the body falls down. You already seen that, so it doesn't seem different. It just stopped moving.
Oh, God, I'm just... Jesus, what the hell? I'm going to see what the hell is going on there. I'll just try to see what it is.
Well, it's like it seems like one of those bodies that you found, but it's still alive. Well, not apparently
Not
not
now.
yeah,
Okay.
he was still alive. So he was like a zombie, something like that.
We
But
have
he was bleeding. Now you see his blood, so he's not. He wasn't
No-
dead.
normal blood.
Yeah.
Well, we need to find.
What
the
do you
source.
think? We continue, Miss Bennett. I'm not feeling very well. But
We need to find in a way. So are we going to run?
okay, I agree. I agree. Let's go. Let's
So you
continue.
proceed, and now you start hearing something. There's a chanting going on somewhere along the tunnel. There are people. It's probably people because it sounds like human voices. Not
Okay, I'll say to Bennett, let's prepare the jerry cans to light and throw them.
no.
And let's try to go
Suddenly,
stealth.
the ground below you starts shaking. Roll agility, target number 15.
Oh,
No,
15,
I rolled
15,
on the 5, so
15 for me. Yeah.
So suddenly, as I said, the ground starts shaking, but it doesn't seem like to be a very large movement. It's probably you don't see any rocks falling, but something emerges from the ground, and something emerges from the ground below Laura. It's a crystalline piece of rock or whatever. There are crystals on the end of it, spikes with crystals hanging from it,
it's going to.
and it cuts you, but not that much. You suffer 1 point.
Okay, not that bad.
Now, at the same time, you both feel like you are being psychically attacked by something.
No, get out of my head.
Roll a wits roll.
Hmm. I have a +1.
I rolled a
Still.
4, so
18 for me.
So you both fail. You feel like you are being sent a direct attack. This is not really visions or something. This seems like a psychic attack. If you can, but I don't know. It's strange.
Mm.
It's a directed strike. You both suffer, not suffer. You both have to add 4 fear points.
okay. Now I'm over the threshold.
Oh, good
Okay.
gravy.
Well, the fear threshold, how is it calculated?
Half your wits.
So I have square fear. I'm not over my
No, but
threshold.
that's enough.
Okay.
Okay, so roll d20 plus wits modifier minus your current number of fear points.
Okay. So I got so 7. So I got 17 on the die plus.
Plus your modifier minus your current fear
Okay.
points.
18 11 total.
11. Okay, so you are just frozen for a bit.
5 on my case.
5. It's a little bit worse. Okay, so you are also paralyzed for a bit, not much, but you have a cumulative -3 to all rolls
Okay, so it's a -4. No.
for 1d6 hours. So let me check. I don't think it will matter, but for
It doesn't
3
matter because I'm gonna die.
yeah, in this case it's not really important. No, because whatever it happens, it's going to happen in the next minutes, not hours. So
Do I see the source of the attack?
no, it was mental. It was psychic.
But I see
You see no one. You see
the
no.
the
source.
figures.
No, you see no source at all. This is you have no idea where this comes from.
Do I see the figures? The
No, you just hear someone chanting, but it's a little bit further.
okay.
Though you see light. You see light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Let's walk towards the light.
I was about to say, don't go into the light. No.
Okay, so while you are approaching the light, you see there's a very large chamber ahead of you. And that's where the noise is coming from.
I'll just take a peek. I'm not going to enter the chamber, just take a peek to see what's inside.
Okay, so what you see inside is
Ice cream truck?
a what?
Ice cream truck?
No, not really. So you see a very large, well, not a very large, but about 150 meters wide chamber.
It's large.
Well, it's large, yes, and it's also it goes down as well. There's a path, but it goes down, and down there you see several of those spikes, those crystalline spikes, and then there's a part that below the spikes are coming from the bottom of. Actually, you can see that. No, because you didn't approach it, so you just see spikes coming from. And so there's a path going down,
Hmm.
and from in down there you see spikes, several crystalline spikes.
And I don't
The
see
noise is
the.
coming from down there.
Fuck.
Mm.
They are
Okay,
chanting, and you see those trails. They go further.
I'll
Can we
just
throw the sorry? Can we throw the
jerry
explosives and
cans.
jerry cans from where we are, just on top of the spikes,
You can throw
or
it
it's still not
down.
enough?
You can throw them down there. It will be, yeah. You can do that.
Okay, so the sound seems to come from down there, right?
Definitely down there. You
Okay.
can't see anyone
Hmm.
because you are distant enough. But you see,
Okay.
there's a path going down. You see the spikes because the spikes are
Okay.
larger,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
taller than people. So 2 meters, maybe more than that.
So, so Bennett, let's light up these babies
Yes.
and
Let
throw
me
them.
take, and I'm gonna take some pictures just in case we need to show this.
So you see some strange lights around coming from down there. You hear those chanting noises, and you start hearing some mumbling, people crying low.
Okay, I'll light up the my jerry can, and I'll signal Bennett also to do that.
Now you hear a scream.
Okay, I'll light and throw the jerry can. Bennett, do it.
Yes.
So both of you throw your jerry cans down there. Okay, that's nice. And then,
That's nice. I don't know. Okay,
well,
let's see.
what else do you do? Do you stay there? Or
No, no, and run the hell out. Yeah.
okay, so you throw the jerry cans and they hit down there and they start burning, and then you start hearing many screams, many more screams, people screaming all there down there, screaming in
Oh,
pain.
I had attached the dynamite stick to each jerry
Yes.
can.
Oh,
So
right.
we just
Probably
we
an
just killed
explosion also.
just killed a ton of people. Yes.
So you are running. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to. Okay, so 4 rounds, that's enough. And after a bit, when you are running, you hear explosions, and then you hear more screams, and then everything here starts shaking. Roll agility, please.
This is going to be. I have a +1. Yeah. So for me, it's 17.
Okay.
For me, it's a 12 with the penalties.
Tom, you are able to run towards the first hole.
Hmm.
Laura, you also reach it, but you are struck with bits of rock falling over you, and you suffer. Well, you're lucky. You suffer just 1 health point. Okay, so
Let's keep running. Let's
you
keep
arrive
running.
at the place where Noah is. You see them
Noah?
running.
Oh,
Come.
okay.
He was near the altar, right? You still
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, near the
Yeah.
altar.
okay. So
Noah, let's go.
you hear an explosion, and a moment after the explosion, you see Tom and Laura coming from the tunnel.
All right.
Run,
Yeah,
man, run.
I will light my stick of dynamite, throw it at the altar, and run with them out.
Okay.
I'm outside, sitting behind the steering wheel in the king cab, just kind of leaning against the steering wheel and watching the tunnel leading into the mine out of one eye.
So you hear an explosion coming from inside. The
Oh,
first,
that pops me up.
and then the second explosion, and then the third explosion. And Laura, Tom, and Noah, all of you roll agility because it's starting to.
Okay. Does Tom have the bag with the rod in it?
Yes, I have it.
Okay.
13.
18.
8. My penalty. continues
Okay,
to
so
be bad.
Laura, you suffer a contusion from one of those rocks. You suffer 5 health points, and Noah, you also suffer 5 health points.
Ugh.
But you are able to run just as the tunnel behind you starts collapsing. And look, as you see, 3 people running from the tunnel, and
Shoot them, Lucas, shoot them.
everything starts collapsing. You see the whole
Okay.
mine apparently is going.
So
Collapsing.
I start up the truck and I stick my head out the driver's side window and shout, "Hurry up! Come on, boys! Time to
And then
go!"
everything starts shaking around you.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
fuck, let's
just
go.
jump in the bed of the
Yeah,
truck
let's
and
step
not
on
even.
it.
Yeah.
Before you can get into the car, all of you have to. Well, not Lucas because
Oh, no.
he was inside, but all of you have to roll agility.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
what? Okay. I've been lucky.
oh,
Oh,
9.
thank
20,
goodness.
dirty 20 for me.
Okay,
A
you get.
14.
Okay, so Tom, you get into the car, but Noah, the ground shaking knocks you over, and you
Oh
fall down.
no.
Laura,
I rolled a
okay, so
9.
both of
Okay.
you fall on the ground.
Well, I see this and I don't get into the car and I'll just go back and try to grab them.
Okay, so roll an agility roll. Who are you grabbing first? The ground is still shaking.
Okay, ladies first. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Laura, okay, so
Okay.
roll an agility roll to grab Laura.
Okay, 15.
Okay, so you are able to grab her and push her inside. Now roll a second agility roll.
Okay, let's see. 13.
You were trying to grab Noah, but the ground starts shaking again, and both of you. Well, not both of you. Noah was still.
3 of
Yeah.
you.
No, you are inside now.
Okay. Okay.
So, Tom, you also fall down, but now you both of you can roll another agility roll.
Okay, to see if it and I'll try to help.
But before you can roll it, but I'm going to say before whatever it's going to happen,
See.
what I'm going to say happens anyway. So
See.
you hear an explosion.
I'm blowing the roll, so I will just tell Tom, go without me.
Okay, so you failed again. Uh, the mine and everything
Yeah,
around it
I
was
went
shattering,
negatives.
and you see something emerging from there.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so you are able to get up again, and now you can roll another roll to push Noah inside.
Okay, let's 15.
Okay, that's enough. You push Noah and yourself inside the car.
Oh, thank goodness.
At this moment,
Thank you,
everything
Tom.
around shatters, and you see a very strange object coming from down there.
Oh god damn it! What? Jesus! What?
A
A flying saucer.
yes, a saucer-shaped metal object with lights around it and emitting a very loud noise. Now, all of you roll wits.
I'm going to try taking pictures of it, even though
Oh
I'm pretty sure I'm
god!
going to go crazy here.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, 16.
11.
17. 17 for me.
You need to
Did
roll
you just?
What?
a 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
no,
failed.
no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
way.
I also
Yeah.
failed.
Everybody failed.
Okay, so all of you suffer 4 fear points.
Okay, I'm over the
Oh,
threshold.
Lord.
Yeah, I'm
I
already in
was
panic
already over
mode.
the threshold, so.
And all
Yeah.
of you
Do I roll
roll,
again?
yes, roll panic rolls.
Oh, so it's
All right.
the D20 plus blah 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 blah. Okay.
The same.
Yeah, so I'm into the negatives.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
okay. Natural 20, 21 minus 12, 21 minus 12 is 9.
okay, 9 is good. So
3 for me.
you are kind of in control.
-3 for me.
Yeah, I'm in the negatives.
Yeah.
If
I'm
if
below
I
zero.
if I see Lucas freezing,
You
I'll
can.
take. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try to take his place on the steering wheel and try to get us out of there.
You'll have to move me out of position because
Yeah, I'll try.
I'm
Yes.
freaking out over here.
I'll
Okay,
just.
Tom, you take his place and you start the engine and you start driving the car. The saucer apparently is not interested in you. It just rises above and
I'll shoot
suddenly
it. I'll
disappears.
shoot it.
You are driving, so you
Okay.
drive away. Uh, okay, so everybody's freaking out, and you are
Yep.
kind of freaking out as well, but not as much as they are. After a bit, you start hearing the noises of explosions and all that. It sounds the sounds all end when the saucer disappears or flies or whatever. But it's very sudden. There's a loud noise and then a very strong light. It washes over everything around and then it disappears.
It was very big, or it was
Well,
about the size.
well, it was the size of an airplane, kind of.
Okay.
Not extraordinarily large, but
Yeah.
large enough.
Is everybody okay?
No, man.
No, brother, I ain't okay at all. I'm gonna have to check me into some rest home or something. Man, I'm a creeped out all kinds of
Okay.
ways.
Okay. Let's first try to get to town and then talk.
What'd
I'll
y'all
drive.
see down there? What was all the explosions about?
Don't. We'll talk later. Wait. I'll drive us to the motel and then to one of the rooms.
You notice that the car radio starts playing.
Okay, so we solved the problem.
Okay. The signal is back. Yeah. Now.
So we got rid of the UFO. The aliens are gone.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. For now. Who knows?
Okay, so we're going back to the
To the
motel.
motel. Yes. And I'll.
We arrive at the motel, and the guy at the reception seems to be very excited because he has a TV right again, and
Okay.
there are people calling him, and he's on the phone as well. He's
Uh,
talking very excited. Hey, you got the signal back and everything. It's
Hooray!
right.
I'll go directly. I'll stop the truck in front of our
Should
room.
we go and talk to the sheriff?
After, first, let's gather our thoughts and then. I don't know.
Well, it was a cult. We got rid of them, and the family's back. That's it. There's a cult of terrorists and they're blocking. I think that should be our story. And everybody is dead.
Yeah, but we have to file our reports. What we are going to say about that
This-
and
That's
up
what
onto
we're
the
going to
sky.
say.
Here's my suggestion. I think we should put the signal down that we heard and the symbols down as some unknown cartel code, and then tag ourselves as tag this task group as part of a top secret working group that is trying to decipher it.
Yeah, I'm going to take this. Let's take this opportunity to, because we have what me and Sullivan have to do is actually recruit Tom and Abe.
Yeah.
So I think that's the time when we do it. So one thing is our official report, but there's this other task force that you can tell all the weird things about. But let's keep it off the report, or they're gonna say we are crazy again.
Yeah,
So-
let's blame everything officially on a cartel operation. And as far as we're concerned, this is a meth lab or a drug lab that blew up.
Yeah,
because of
that-
volatile chemicals.
Yeah, that's all fine. But what do we do about this? And I'll show them inside the bag the rod.
That is
Yeah, and
going to
that's
have to
what
go.
I'm going to tell them. Yeah, that we work for this. So I'm the diplomatic court. I'm here because I was asked by somebody else, someone
whom-
that is interested in investigating this outside of the records.
To whom are we going to give this object?
Yes, the Sentinel Initiative.
No,
Yes,
The
What?
Veil Syndicate. The Veil
The
Syndicate.
Veil-
wrong game. Wrong game.
The what?
I'm
What's
deranged. You know?
What was that? You were
Well,
going to give it to the, you were going to give it to the Stickery scholars? Oh my
Yeah.
god!
no, no, no. As a matter of fact, if we have any dynamite left, let's take a trip to Florida.
I didn't want to call it the Vero
Just
Syndicate.
avoid the hellhounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. So the Veil
but
Syndicate. Okay, well, Lucas is totally on board with joining this Veil Syndicate as long as they have a mental health insurance plan, because he needs it right now.
Yeah, so do I.
well, Tom is on board also as long as you have a lot of whiskey about just to try to cope with all this
So
bullshit.
both of you are down as long as we have mental health.
In alcohol.
Yeah, because I've got like 2 new mental health conditions.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah. We apparently need. I'm looking at the tables. We apparently need what they call. Let's see, because they have different levels of treatment. We
Serious
definitely don't want the backwater. No, we want the cutting edge institute.
Absolutely cutting edge. And yes,
Preferably with a renowned expert.
there will be a cutting edge facility owned by the Veil Syndicate. So, are you going to
Well,
share?
what would be the point?
Well, just to tell him that
We found your boss. He was a
Yeah.
corpse.
he
we'll,
was
we'll
dead.
sell the whole meth lab blew up sort of thing, and let them know that they had some corpses there, people they had to disappear who had investigated the place.
Yeah.
And we think that maybe they were going to try to ditch the corpses at some point, but for the most part, they were trying to disappear people as people found out, but the whole place got too volatile, and then the firefight blew up.
And, hopefully he won't not notice me staring nervously at the sky and shaking like a leaf in a breeze.
And I'm not looking at the sky at all. So yeah,
Well,
we
the
will do
sheriff
this
is
inside a room.
very happy to accept your explanation to the events. And then Laura's cell phone, starts ringing.
And there's actually someone there.
Yes,
Okay, so
it's not your mother; it's someone. You hear a voice that you don't know. Miss Bennett,
yes.
I'm calling from the Vale Institute. Sorry. Yes. No.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. Now I'm confusing. The Vale Syndicate. I gather that everything went according to plan.
Yes, mission has been accomplished. We have the 2X assets, and we also have some equipment to deliver.
Very well. So I recommend that you exit the town as soon as you can. Avoid any contact with authorities, and it gives you a meeting place in the next where
Is
you can.
this meeting place curiously at the minimum safe distance of an atomic yield dropped on the town?
No, it's the closest civilized place.
That's a yes.
Sounds good to me.
It could also be a yes, but you know that it's the closest civilized place, so you can. They might have some place going on there.
Well, we'll be there.
Are you going to deliver what?
The
rod?
rod. Enough of the picture and everything, but the rod is the most important. It's an artifact.
You only took pictures or also recorded some sounds or video?
I recorded stuff. Not at the end there because I wasn't there, but recordings and I've made notepad things. I'll turn all of that over unless they want me to turn it into a report.
So you follow the coordinates given to you, and you arrive at a laundry store.
Chinese laundry?
Chinese laundry. There's a Chinese woman behind the counter.
Oh
Which
no,
is-
it's Breaking Bad.
I'll walk up to her and say,
Wah, wah, wah.
we've come to pick up some cleaning. My sister was having her veil cleaned.
Ah, woman. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
She points behind her.
And I'll turn to the rest and go, I speak fluent Mandarin. I think she's just crazy. Like, nothing she's saying makes any sense.
Yes, probably.
Well, let's go to see what this
Okay,
syndicate
so
want.
you go behind her, and there's a back room where you find a man there.
Mhm.
He's down. He seems like he's not smoking or something like that.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there. He's wearing a suit, but not really a dark suit. It's a very common blue suit. Uh, he doesn't seem like a character from a spy movie.
Which makes him the perfect spy. Yeah.
He's an average looking man, about 40 years old. He looks at you. You, all of you, you seem tired.
Really?
You
We
should.
are.
I don't know what you mean, man.
So, do you want to tell me exactly what happened?
Hmm.
Are you going to tell the whole story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We
Yes,
have to tell
yes.
everyone.
At least for our sake, just to let it out.
Very well. So it's possible that you stopped whatever is going on there. It seemed to be a ritual, a ritual murder or something.
With aliens?
Yeah. It
Not
seems.
the aliens, but there are people chanting down there. So it's
Yeah. It seems like there are people that misinterpreted a very confusing array of alien signals that they interpreted in a religious or cult fashion and sacrificed people to. But it also seems like the aliens had a use for sacrificed people, draining their intellects or their essence or something with
Yeah.
those helmets. So.
Well, at least with the cult, I think we are safe. But with the other guys, well, they're gone for now.
Yeah, and we've got the symbols that you asked us about. If my intent is to declare them as some sort of unknown cartel code and put me down as someone to contact should they come up in other cases.
And also, we brought this. Don't touch it with your hands, and I'll show him the rod.
he looks at you. Do you think I'm stupid?
I will look very sheepish.
He looks at it. Interesting. He picks up the bag and he takes it. Well, you did a very nice work.
Yeah, it only almost took our lives, but yeah,
Well, you are all alive, which is not bad. Usually, first time task forces from there's an average of 50 50 survival. So you survived all. So this is a
nice.
very very fine result. It gives you a card. It says, well, if you need some support, look for that clinic.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that card. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Time for me to go to the booby hatch for a couple of months.
And I'll give you some time, and then we'll contact you again when they need you reunited for another task.
I will be putting in with the DEA for convalescent care.
Yeah, Tom needs more hospitalization.
Yeah, I need
Noah and Lucas need some head shrinking.
Yeah, also,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a bit-
I've got plenty of PTO built up. You know, you spend all those years undercover with the Mexican mafia. Hey,
yeah, but
it's time to burn up that leave. Getting my head checked.
Mm.
Shrink that head.
So again, the man that didn't identify himself says, I'm indeed very happy with your work. Next time you'll have a more extensive debriefing and possibly access to equipment if needed,
Sounds
of
good
course.
to me.
Yeah, that will be great.
I was
We
about to say, give me
basically
one of
just
those.
took, eh?
Yeah.
Basically we just took hardware equipment.
Well, yes, we didn't expect this to be much. We knew there was something going on that mine, but we didn't. We weren't sure about the alien presence there. It was a surprise to us as well.
Yeah, for us also.
Yes. Well, enjoy your vacation.
Yes, I'm going to need it.
If you need any help with your employees, we can also facilitate some excuses for you if needed.
We probably do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't
we're,
worry.
we're
We'll
gonna,
take care of it. We can take
yeah,
care of that.
yeah, that sounds good because we're gonna be in the nuthatch for a while.
Everything will be arranged. You can just relax and rest. You'll need it until next time, if we meet again, of course.
Yeah, smoke
Yes,
lots of weed, take all kinds of Xanax. Yeah, definitely.
he escorts you outside, and then you are free to go.
All righty.
Okay.
I need
I
a
just
doctor.
drive straight to that clinic.
Yes,
I was
and
about to say, we're headed straight there.
yeah, I need some help. We all need help.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
suffer any physical injuries, but there will be mental scars that need
it
some
doesn't seem
healing.
that
Yeah,
bad. Everybody's alive.
Oh, we're
Everybody's
all
oh
alive.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, sure.
we survived. We survived. We just went crazy.
yeah.
This is
Only
the good
3% of us
this is the
went
good
crazy.
Cthulhu session.
Yes. Yeah, it was the ending was a little bit like a Cthulhu session. Everybody's
Yeah,
going crazy. There's
Yeah,
something exploding, and
now we
a
go
bunch of
off to get our
cultists
heads
around.
checked for a while.
And the bad guy just essentially goes, "Yeah, this isn't worth it. I'm just going to move."
yeah. Too many explosions. Goodbye.
These guys are an irritant.
Well, they are aliens, so it's the same thing as
Right.
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And don't consume the media. That was the other guy.
Yes, definitely. Okay.